it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am using Fancy Pants Flutter collection. Again, this will be my last layout using this collection for the time being. Right here I am cutting up some strips of paper to use on my layout. The background, or what I put this paper on, the background just ends up being a border actually, is a piece of basil cardstock, and it is in cream, some kind of a cream color. For me, this basil cardstock, it's very hard for me to trim the branding strip, if you will, off. I always cut it too short, and so my paper ends up not really being a true 12 by 12. It's not that big of a deal, but it is slightly annoying. So here I am deciding where I want to put my papers down. I use 4 different pattern papers on this layout, and on one of them I did a scallop edge and I used a border punch for it. I got this border punch a while ago. I don't use it very often because I always mess up the scallops. I don't know why, I just have a hard time getting them even. So I do use that though. The pictures I am going to scrapbook. I have a picture of my phone, and then my phone with my watch, and then a picture of my phone with my watch also. And I had just got this new phone, and my husband had bought me the watch that can go with it. It's Samsung S7, and I am talking about, I put some journaling on the back, and I called this Gadget Girl, and I was talking about how I love gadgets, and every time something new comes out that is interesting to me, I will do whatever I need to do to try and get it. I just love gadgets. I used to be really into Fitbits, and I've had 3 of them, and I washed all of them. So my love of Fitbits is gone because I can't ever remember to take them out of my pocket or wherever I have them clipped. You know, I've ruined 3. So I love gadgets. I have a ton of gadgets, and I was just documenting the gadgets. And on that picture right there, you can see I left my lens cap sitting down there. I had taken the lens cap off of my camera to take these pictures, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it there because camera's kind of a gadget, right? So anyways, I pulled these doilies out to use. They are all Recollections brand. I used the pink, the white, and the black. The pink ones are the smaller ones from Recollections, and I do not like those. I do not recommend those. They stick together and they're just awful. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those down. See how that one's all ripped up? Because I tried to take them apart. If anybody has a secret to how to take them apart without ripping them, let me know, because I don't know how to do it, apparently. I just put that picture kind of at a little bit of an angle. I am going to use 2 more doilies up there at the top right. I'm going to use that white one, and I'm going to use that pink one and then trim it off. Pardon me. That American Crafts tape I am using right there, I've ran out of it. I had gotten it from Tuesday Morning a month or so ago. I didn't care for it. I went back to my ATG, or I have a Tombow tape runner that I like as well. Right here I have pulled out the thickers I'm going to use. Girl is an Emma, and then the word Gadget. These are little letter, they came out of a punch out. They came on a punch out sheet with the Flutter collection, and when I had initially pulled out the word Gadget, I had a pink G, because I hadn't even decided what I was going to use for the background at that point when I had first pulled out the letters. So when I put them down, obviously it was on a pink background. That wasn't going to work. And this other G, it's paper, but the print on it is kind of like a burlap looking. So that's what I ended up pulling down, and I just stuck them down. That pink bow right there, that is a bow that I made out of some bias tape in one of the Shop Your Stash videos that Megan W. was hosting. I had made some embellishments in one of the videos, and I made a couple bows out of this old pink bias tape that I had laying around. So I'm finally using one of those. So that's good. Right here I'm going through this embellishment pack. And for some reason I have an embellishment pack, but then I also have more embellishments for this collection sitting on a plate. So I will go through another bunch of embellishments as well. I am pulling out some arrows. I decided to tie in a little bit of gold. So I end up putting a gold tag on the left, the gold hearts on the right, and that gold arrow above pointing to girl. These flare that came with the Flutter collection, they are ginormous. They're like probably an inch. What is that when it goes through? Is it a radius? Is that the radius that goes through? Yep, they're an inch. And they're very dimensional and thick. It'll fit in the page protector, but it's gonna be really pokey. I pulled out a button right there. I don't end up using that button. Here's where I'm going through that bowl of additional embellishments, seeing if there might be anything else I might like to use. I have kept out these Happy Place stickers because I am bound and determined to get through those. I'm out of Happy Place papers, but I still have all these puffy stickers left. And they're good colors and they could go with a lot of different things, so I'm just keeping them handy so that I can get my money's worth and use them. This collection is kind of weird in that it came with black and navy blue, and that's kind of strange to me. So I just pulled out the black. That's a black arrow that I put up there to the right, and the triangle underneath it says yep. The smile that I put on top of that gold arrow pointing to girl is from the Happy Place collection. Right here I got out the glossy accents to put down that bow, and what you just saw is I just had a straight pin. It was just in my sleeve of my shirt so I could keep it handy and won't lose it. So I pulled out this heart chipboard heart type button, and there it is. I wrapped some twine around it and then I tied a bow in it because I'm trying to tie bows better. I'm not getting very far with it, by the way. Still not getting very far with the bow tying. As you can see, this I didn't cut any out. It really did take me that long to tie a bow and wrap it around. Insane. I'm going to use glossy accents to glue that down because it had the twine behind it. I thought it might hold a little better. I'm putting that gold tag to the left. I am going to use that circle with the heart, and also I'm going to put the flare over there. That flare, like I was saying, is ginormous, so I do use glossy accents to hold that down. I found another gold heart in the embellishment pack, and I am going to put it with its little buddy over to the right. Here I pulled out those Happy Place stickers again. I did find one, and it is a pink circle, and it says happy. Because I am happy. Love my gadgets. I pulled out some little triangles. I pulled one out in teal, one in pink, and one in white. And I put them right there on that gold tag pointing toward the phone. That was a heart. Now I do pull out a couple different hearts and a couple different dots and scatter those around. You see, I put that white one down. I said, no, I didn't like it. The white looked too stark against the that dark teal. And I tuck one under that bow. I love tucking. So I used some Heidi Swap Color Shine in Black. And I think that's all I'm going to do with this layout. I do put a heart there and another pink dot. And that's it. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!